Guys, you know something? I'm not gonna lie, folks. When Apollo first came on, I got him in Video Gates in the same radio, almost 5 pounds, without him putting on any power. Now, some nights, it's all ground wave condition, whether I can hear him or not, with his power. I can't hear him.
You got a bad squeal. Sounds like a Richie radio.
May I ask what a Richie radio sounds like?
It's like shit.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think the listeners in the Video Gates feel the same way you do, but it's alright. With the power of the Video Gates. I'm back in my quiet chair.
Alright, man. That's smoking, man. Yeah, man. Junkies are funny.
You would know.
All they do is smoke that shit, man.
Smoking weed's not considered a junkie by anybody.
Yeah, but you don't smoke just weed. You mixing that shit with K2 and crack. Big difference.
No, man, I'm not hanging out with 250 Blahomo. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'll tell you what, Mr. 250. I'm going to bring that nice little test when I come to your front door. Let's both take it on the camera for the people. Let's see what happens.
Now this homo wants to come to my door.
Nigga, he's coming. You already know it. You begged for it for 10 fucking years. Don't get afraid now.
Whatever you say, Cracky.
I'm just keeping it real. I'm just doing something you never did once yet out here. You delivered truth and justice. I'm clear.
Filling the gas stove. You don't own that. You don't own that home. You're not paying no bills. You're squatting. Stop lying. You're paying a water and gas stove. When you sat down, I almost fell off the chair.
Well, let me ask you a question. If Mr. Payne died 2 years ago, who do you think's been paying it?
The relatives. The actual relatives of Mr. Payne, not you.
I haven't seen his 78-year-old next of kin in the last 6 months. I'm starting to wonder if he's still with us. But it really don't matter. You're worried about it more than I do, and I'm the one with the bill in my hand. So if I feel like paying it, I'll walk right over to the check cash and join up the block and put my money down on it. What's the problem?
Well, you didn't mention the most important part of a billing is the electric bill. So you're telling me you get free electric? You mentioned water and gas. You didn't mention electricity. Spare me the bullshit.
I don't have to. I got this place powered on generator and solar. What you worried about?
Yeah, okay. You told that to someone who don't know any better.
I'm telling it to a chimp chump who don't know, who's never been here and wouldn't know. I know who the fuck I'm telling it to.
Solar panels, okay. I didn't see not one solar panel on the roof of that home. Stop your bullshit.
Well, Mr. Enforcer, when was the last time I made a rooftop video? 6 years ago?
Richard, stop it already. Stop it. No one believes your bullshit. Stop it. Spare me the nonsense. You're not running that house on solar panels and a gas generator. Stop it already.
Alright, well, I'll tell you what. Since I'm not doing all this, why don't you come pay the bills for me? Huh?
Because I have my own bills to pay. This isn't charity. You know? That's the difference between me and you. I'm a working I'm a man that pays bills. You're a squatter that lived off of people for your entire life. That's the biggest difference between us.
Well, should I be nice to you? Should I fuck you up the ass again as usual, which you love so much? Should I put it on video what the bill is at this moment and, the receipt when I pay it, or what, should I do something like that? Should I make a video with a check cashing joint for you, son?
The best thing you can do is figure out where you're going to be living in the next year or two. That's what you need to do. Don't worry about me. You need to be concerned with your own finances.
Well, Mr. Enforcer, I'm so glad that I have everybody so concerned about my being and my welfare and my predicament than I am. I can't understand how that is, though. We are in America as of 2024. But listen, since you're more worried about my position than me, man, I call that a good thing. I call that a real good thing. You know what I call that? Impacting your motherfucking brain.
If you are on the meds that you should be taking for your psychosis, you'll have a different mind frame. Then you'll be a dedicated, responsible, functional human being. You understand? You'll be able to contribute to society, not leech off the system. They call guys like you leeches.
Do you know when you don't know what words mean, you have a very hard time pronouncing them? Mr. Enforcer, stop trying to use big words because you hear me use them, Mr. Enforcer. Please, bro. Listen. I liked you better when you were spitting all that other shit. But today, we don't hear no Enforcer. All we hear is a Gregory Hines and a Billy Crystal type motherfucker behind that mic. You want to impress me, nigga? Key up and say, I promise, Richie, I'm not going to call 911 when you show up at my front door.
There we go. That's coming from a guy that calls the authorities on people. That's a guy that when he was living with Debbie, he was calling cops on his neighbors and peeping through the curtains and giggling. Holy shit. You're something else, man. You're a typical Democrat. Blame the other side.
Hearsay. Yo, key up and tell the people, man. Come on, you said it's us Brooklyn boys always dialing 911. It's us guys over here. Mr. Enforcer, don't you understand? I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help you, son. I'm going to get you over your obsession. You think you're going to spit in your mic to a nigga like that for 10 years straight and he's not going to come and see you? What fucking world are you living in, homo?
Believe rhetoric.
That's all right. I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't mad at you for being more than the pussy I told them you ever were. I'm not mad at you for being more of a queer than I told them you ever were. And I'm not mad at you for showing and proving that to them for me, man. I'm not at all.
Don't worry, I'm not mad that you're yellow, you're a coward, and you ran from CK. I'm not mad at you. I'm just trying to help you.
Nigga, I didn't run. I said I was going there to embarrass him. And I did just that. And as soon as I said, I ain't got no time for you, my embarrassment move was done, I'm this close, you still ain't swinging on your side, that's when you started to hear his mouth. I know what the fuck I did, and guess what? I walked away. Wasn't I told I was never going to be able to walk away? I even got you chiming in, you ain't going to walk away. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I seen exactly what you were about. You were waiting for that key up. You just didn't expect it to happen under your window. But you see how quick T jumped on me and was talking to me? Look at the camera, bitch.
Doesn't end with this junkie, does it?
I don't know. I'm just being real. I'm just enforcing myself in my own way. I'm just being real. I'm just enforcing myself in my reality. I ain't leaped out of bounds yet. And if that means my next couple of moves are going to be embarrassing you motherfuckers to the hilt, then hey, don't blame me. There's no crime for embarrassing you or making you feel jilted or how can I say it, ridiculed. There's no crime for that. That's not a crime to make you feel like that. That's not a crime. There's no crime in making you feel embarrassed or ridiculed. You understand?
You at arm's length, and what did he do?
All right, guys. When he come off the key, tell him I went back up to the kitchen.
Shit, you think I would post something like that if I were you? That's how stupid you are. You post yourself. That's you running. Power walking. You weren't walking, you weren't running. You were power walking. There was in between. You were walking fast. Now, what did you say when you felt around about a block or two away? Oh, at least I got to see what you look like. That's some rat shit right there, Richard.
You know what I look like. You had to look up at me. Remember, I looked down at you. You seen the linebackers, the python. All we seen was a freak show midget. But Mr. Enforcer, I don't know any other way to keep it real and keep it truthful than that video, than the power of my video games. I'm not worried about it. The sad fact of the matter is, Richie told you he's coming to your sidewalk 2 nights in a row, blasting it for hours, giving you his opportunity to group and shit. And look what happened. He walked off the sidewalk 3 fucking times off that corner. So I was supposed to get on that sign 1 time, homie. See what I'm saying? You still don't see the big picture. I'm the winner, bro. It's 11 years. Until one of you motherfuckers lay your hand on me, I'm still winning. Don't you understand?
So what's all that talk, man? As soon as you hear the man talk, you're gonna light him up. What happened, man? He didn't have a voice changer that you call it a voice changer, whatever you want to call it. You heard his voice. You heard him in person. What happened? You know who it was. You didn't come there with no heat, right? You just come there to be a peeper. You just come there to get a sneaky eyeball and say, look, he never showed up. You were hoping for that, but you came that once too many. And it backfired on you. And yeah, you are lucky. You are a winner. You got away with your life, with your safety and your health. You are a winner in that respect.
Well, Mr. Enforcer, I'm going to do the same thing to you. I'm going to get that close up in your face, too. And I can't wait to see what you do about it. I hope you don't do what Seagate did, miss your opportunity. But we're going to see what's going to happen, and we're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it real. I'm just enforcing the truth, baby. I'm just enforcing the things I do. If that includes embarrassing you pussy motherfuckers, so be it.
Richard, the only thing you enforce is the coward that you are. And fear and common sense got the best of you once and again. You did not go there to fight. You did not go there to prove a point. You went there to be a peeper, all right, hoping that no one was going to show up. And when he came right at you with those gloves on, what did you do? You backed the fuck off, ran around the car. It's all in your own video game, man. Come on, stop it now. You know, you live in your own delusional fantasy. That's the problem. You even said everyone's reality is different from yours. And that's the perfect explanation. Yeah, your reality is psychosis. We all live in the opposite reality of yours. We live in the real world. You live in your own fantasy.
All right, well, let me show you the true definition of fear. Mr. Enforcer, please transmit your mic and tell everybody out here you're not going to dial 911 on Richie. And then you can prove to me you ain't fear. You ain't running in fear. That's it. I can't see nothing wrong with that. Listen, I'm just trying to keep it real, man. I'm just trying to keep it as straight as I can. I went out of my way to go to your sidewalk to prove my fucking point. Dollar against it, you ain't doing none of that. I know what I did, and I walked away. And I wasn't shy about it. I didn't fly under no radar. You understand? Anybody who can keep and say I flew under the radar at any given time, you know what they can say to that. Yo, man, Mr. Enforcer, show me no fear right now. Press your mic and say, Richie, I promise I'm not dialing 911 when you get here. And there's another justified truth for my listening public, who really gives a fuck about it as much as I do, but they laughing like I am, if not harder. See, there's something you don't know about star power. 9 dumb scum should have learned this a long time ago. If you want to attain it, the only way you're going to do it is to be making people laugh like they never laughed before. And, it really don't matter how you do that. I got 2 ways to do it. I can get you laughing by yourself, or I can get you laughing at me. Either way, my job's accomplished. My mission's accomplished. You understand? Objective to the task, to the job is done. Now make me laugh, Mr. 250. Key that mic and show me the strong arm of the enforcer. Key that mic and show me some lips that don't suck dick when they're not squeezing the mic. Key that mic and show me, baby. Show me. Make me wrong. Prove me wrong. Key that mic and say, Richie, I promise you I'm not going to call 911 when you show up. Ow, punky. Listen, when I got up in his face and he didn't take that swing and I made him realize it, what'd you hear me? I ain't got no time for you. I took a step back and started walking. And that's the only time you heard his mouth. You heard my mouth twice before that. He wasn't even supposed to be walked by me. I'm the only nigger on the sidewalk, as the video shows you. And I got a camera in my hand. What did he say? If I got a camera phone in my hand, he's just gonna haul off, he ain't gonna say a word? What do you motherfuckers don't realize? You guys suffer from ADD. I know what the fuck I did, homie, in the finest of styles. I'm the smooth operator. I had it all planned out. Just don't write checks with your mouth. That Richie's always going to have a good time proving your body ain't ever going to cash. And, you know, we wouldn't be at this problem. Woody would have called him. Richie told you from day one, don't start it. Richie told you you're not going to finish it. Richie told you I'm going to be the one to finish it. You understand? So, you know, as long as you think it's still on and going, well, you know what you got to look forward to. So do I.
So how many people did you beat up out here so far, according to you?
As many that put their hands on me. You know that. You know that. As many that put their motherfucking hands on me. You know that.
You work hard to perpetrate that fraud.
I don't know. I think I told the truth. I don't know what fraud there was in that. If you want to know the answer to it is I fucked up out here physically, the one that put their hands on me. Now, find that person.
Well, if you're running away from people, how are they going to put their hands on you?
When they have the chance to put their hands on a nigga and take a swing and they don't, that's what's going to happen to you. The man going to embarrass you.
So why didn't you just hold your ground, stand still, stop backing up, running around the car, and go notice face to face to the man? The man would have put a couple of blows on you, and that would have been it. That's all she wrote. But no, but you ran around the car. I don't know you. I never seen you before. You know, I don't have time for you. All you did was back off, man. Come on, Richard, stop it. You're harmless.
Well, I was honestly expecting to see some jolly green gargantua giant that I was actually going to have a good time putting the fuck down. But instead I see some weeble wobble freak show shorter than me. So all I had to do was walk away, and the rest is history. But it don't matter. It don't matter. I'm still the ultimate winner, because not one of you motherfuckers that said you were going to do this, that, and the other has done it yet. So who's the winner, bro? I mean, come on, it's taking y'all motherfuckers 10 years to smack somebody? I'm embarrassed to be the one you're trying to smack.
Richard, you know it didn't go down like that, Richard. You weren't there for no heat. You were there just to be a people, man, a bystander, that's all. But you got caught up with your own arrogance. And then when the man showed up, the second time you walked back, you weren't prepared, Richard. You just weren't ready.
See, Mr. Enforcer, it doesn't matter coming from a man that was not there. See, I'm tired of hearing you always talk about things you weren't there for. So I'm going to give you something to tell the world. See, it's going to be a beautiful attitude change. Watch him try and explain this one. See, Mr. Enforcer, you have no idea what happened when it happened because you were not there. I was and he was. And if you want to know why he went so crazy and kept off the radio for the last 3.5 months, because he realized Richie gave me that chance. He got right up in my mother and I didn't take it. That's right. And then Richie said, embarrassment time, I ain't got time for you. Boy, man, that burns you, bro. That fucking burned you worse than me showing up 2 days before and you swearing I let my people down because I shut your radio down. We know. You're more burgers. I would never do something like that. I would never tell them I'm coming for hours and actually show up. We know that, pussy. We know that. Now, I'm going to get back in my quiet. Mr. 250, all you got to do is tell the people what you're going to do when you're actually part of something. All you got to do is key that mic and say, Richie, I promise I'm not going to call 911 on you when you come to my 20. You know what I mean? And then you can tell the whole world what happened when you were face to face, eye to eye, 2 inches from Richie.
By himself is 126.
All right, I'm out, guys. Back up to the kitchen.
He's a special agent, or he's got 5 badges. He didn't have none of that energy, man. His eyes are wide open. He was shivering, shaking. He looked pale as Casper.
Imagine if he was there.
He looked like Poindexter. No, Uncle Fester. Let me get that right. That bald-headed Uncle Fester look. And he didn't possess any of that energy. What you call it, the alpha wolf, the white wolf. He didn't.
I can't wait to see what energy Mr. 250 possesses when I'm on his sidewalk in a couple of weeks.
Forward and not retreat. When you retreat, that shows that you were scared. All right? Only a person that's placed.
You didn't hear me bragging after I was all vested up. Vested up? You also... What you mean? You scared? Ain't nobody need a vest for you. Ain't nobody scared of you. Then what the fuck were you wearing a vest for? Winner. Loser.
The radio, man. But in real life, you're a softie. You're like Shaman. He's probably got his boyfriend on the phone. Say, don't let her say that. Don't let him talk to you like that, Richard.
Poor Mr. 250 just doesn't realize where all his effort got him at today. Fear trying to make common sense. The king in full control.